Hi, welcome to the virtual 10-minute play evening. Let me tell you a little bit about the process. How this worked is my seniors in Theater 4, for their final, they have to write a 10-minute play. And during the final time, they have to they divide them into groups and they critique them and they rank them. And so out of a class of 30, then we narrow it down to 15. And then in January, we do stage readings during class time where we kind of workshop them, critique them. And then at the end, we vote. And so we wound up with 6 incredible playwrights. They are Tiani, Caleb, McKenna, Sydney, Ellie, and Isabella. After that, we have auditions, and we were supposed to have them March 27th, but obviously Corona set in a little bit. So they had to change their plan, and they did them virtually, which I think it worked extremely well. So they auditioned from all different levels. Anyone could audition who's involved in theater. So they had a lot of great people audition, and they had to figure out how to create their play and do it virtually. So it's incredible what these kids have done. I can't wait for you to see it. So sit back, laugh, enjoy, cry, all of the emotions, and applauding these incredible playwrights. Have a great evening.
Hey guys, my name is Isabella Waltz, and my play is called Murder in the Dark, and it's based off my friends and this game we used to sometimes play. And one of my friends gave me the idea one day at lunch, and I was like, that's actually a really good idea. And this kind of evolved from it. So it definitely works best on stage when all the actors are able to be together and perform as one, but since we're under certain circumstances, we did the best they could. So they did a great job. I applaud them, and yeah, here is my show. I hope you like it.
And this is the upstairs area where we'll be playing.
Wait. I'm confused. Can you repeat the instructions?
The rules of Murder in the Dark are simple. You draw a card, King is the murderer. Everyone else is a townsperson.
What does the murderer exactly do?
They try to kill as many people as they can, before getting accused. You can only accuse them if you see a dead body and yell murder in the dark.
Okay.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I was busy.
With?
Probably plotting.
Scheming.
Trying to figure out when to strike next.
Ha ha. So I've played a few harmless pranks. You have to admit, they were pretty funny.
Yeah, because spending 2 hours picking thousands of sticky notes off my car on my birthday was funny.
Just get over it already and get a sense of humor.
Can we just pick cards already?
Okay, everyone. Pick a card to decide your character.
Dang it!
You're not supposed to say what your card is.
Oh.
Does everyone understand the rules?
Maybe.
I'm turning the lights off.
What?
I ran into the wall.
Has anyone died yet?
I don't know. Michael?
Grace?
Harper?
Kate? Kate?
Murder in the dark.
Are there any accusations?
Well, there are many ways this could go here. Harris has gone quiet, as usual, but the target was quite easy, leaving all my options open. So it could be any one of us.
Just pick someone!
Okay, I accuse, Harper.
Nope.
Dang it.
Everyone ready to continue?
Kate, you can get up now. Kate, get up. You don't want to get stepped on. Kate? Guys, she's not moving.
What?
Guys, she doesn't have a pulse.
What do we do?
Call 911?
I don't have any service.
Me neither. I can run downstairs and try my home phone.
Does anyone know CPR or something?
I don't think us knowing any of that is going to help.
Guys, I think we have a bigger problem. The door is locked.
Let me try. We're trapped.
What do we do?
Break down the door?
We are not breaking down the door.
Well, what do you suggest?
Guys, did any of you see this? It was taped to the door.
That wasn't there before.
Dear all, you have 10 minutes to continue the round. If you don't, well, you know the game.
You know the game? What does that mean?
I don't want to know.
So, what do we do?
We keep playing.
I'm not playing this.
We have to. Did you not read the note?
Are you fucking crazy? There's no way I'm doing this. Someone's trying to trick us or something, and whatever it is, I'm out of here.
We can't leave, remember?
No shit, Sherlock.
So, we keep playing?
Each minute we stand here arguing is another minute we waste of our 10 minutes to finish this round.
But doesn't finishing the round mean the murderer kills us all?
Not necessarily. If the townspeople can find out which one of us the murderer is, then the round is over.
So that means the murderer is one of us.
This is some whacked up shit.
Why would any of us do that?
I mean, we drew cards. There's a king in the pile. That means one of us had to have drawn the card.
So the murderer is one of us.
Guys, I'm worried about the time.
We need to think this through.
There's not much to think about. I'm turning off the lights.
We can't just all stay in this area. We have to spread out or else the murderer won't try and strike.
But I don't want the murderer to strike.
It's the only way to try and win the game. Someone has to call murder in the dark so we can accuse the next person.
Okay, let's all spread apart.
Who is pacing back and forth?
If I stop pacing, well, you know the truth.
Michael, Harris, Harper, George, where did everybody go? I'm starting to get a little freaked out here. Okay, like, really freaked out. Guys?
Murder in the dark.
Is he?
Dead. I guess I have one chance to accuse someone. I accuse Michael.
Nope.
Okay, I guess that means...
We keep playing.
Guys, this isn't funny. Whichever one of us is the murderer needs to stop.
This is so messed up.
I'm turning off the lights.
You guys are all okay with letting our friends continue to die?
It's the only way to win the game.
Or we can just continue to play and let the time run out.
I'm not willing to stick around to find out what happens when that time runs out.
Okay, what if we all made a chain and then tried to go through so we would know if anyone tried to break off to kill another person? Come on, let's all link up.
Harris and I are over here.
Okay, Harper and I are headed your way. Harper? Where did you go? Guys, I can't find Harper. Guys, murder in the dark! Harper? Oh gosh, she's really dead. Guys, I don't want to play this game anymore. I can't lose any of my friends to this stupid game.
We have to keep playing. You need to accuse someone since you found the body.
Okay, Harris.
Nope.
Wait, if it's not Harris, and it's not me, well, there's only one other person alive who hasn't been accused yet.
It's not me, I swear. Why would I do any of this to my friends?
You're the only one that hasn't been accused yet. It has to be you.
Well, it's not me. Someone's lying.
Well, I'm not lying.
You could be. Any one of us could be.
This means you could also be lying.
Why would I lie? This is my house anyways.
Exactly, making it easier for you to find people and kill them.
Guys, the time.
Michael's right. We need to worry about the time.
One of us is lying.
Only one way to find out.
Where are you guys? Hello? Anyone? Guys, I'm scared. Michael? Harris?
Would you shut up and just play the game?
How am I supposed to play a game I don't want to participate in?
Murder in the dark! I accuse you.
It's not me!
Well, it's not me.
It has to be.
Just give it up already. You've done enough damage. Why would you kill our friends?
It's not me.
Well, it's not me.
Then who is it? We don't have much time left. What do we do now?
We have to continue. But obviously someone wins in this situation and someone loses.
Harris, you have to believe me.
Only one way to find out.
Murder in the dark. I don't understand. If none of them were the murderers and I'm not, then who is? Wait. Guys, we can leave! Guys, we won! Oh, right. But wait, I don't understand. If none of them were the murderer and I'm the only one left, then I guess I'm the murderer. But how? I didn't draw the king. I wasn't the murderer. This doesn't make sense.
That's because you weren't.
Wait, I don't understand. How are y'all alive? I watched you die.
Don't you get it? None of this was real. It was all a prank. Can't believe you actually believed us.
A prank?
We planned it when you were on your way. Wasn't it funny?
Funny?
The best part was watching your face after someone died. You were so depressed.
What the hell, guys? That wasn't funny.
Come on, you have to admit it was a little funny.
You guys made me believe that all my friends just died right in front of me?
But it was funny.
Not really.
Think of it as payback.
Kind of asked for it.
How is that fair payback?
You've been pranking us all for years, literally torturing us. It was time we taught you what it was like.
None of my pranks were ever that mean.
You convinced me in 4th grade that I drowned my own brother.
I remember that.
See, you think this is funny. But for the rest of us, not so much.
I don't understand how you all did it.
Easy. We planted fake cards, made an order for all of us to die in, then executed the plan.
And pretty damn well, if I must say.
Consider us even now.
I guess.
Wait, guys. I have security cameras up here. We can go pull the feed on my computer and watch her reactions.
Guys, the door's locked. Are you kidding me?
Hi, my name is Tiani Chen-Troester, and I'm the writer and director of The Man and His Moon. This past year I became really interested in space exploration and the upcoming missions to the Moon and Mars, and I decided to write a play about it. I'm really proud of my cast. We had so much fun recording, and I loved getting to work with you guys, so shout out to y'all for being so amazing. I just want to thank everyone for watching, and enjoy the show.
It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
The Earth?
I've seen so many pictures, watched so many documentaries and movie renditions, and they don't quite do the Earth justice.
I think this is better.
The moon? It's so desolate.
Not for long, though. You, of all people, should know that. The Earth has been explored, opportunities taken. But the moon? It's everything we're missing. A new adventure, a fresh start, and more exciting.
Okay, but you'll admit that you'll miss the Earth, right?
Eventually. Okay, maybe. But I'm not sure. My eyes have been on the moon for so long that I'm surprised I've been able to keep my feet on the ground.
You're Yuri Joran, right?
And your Mira wins?
Yes. Sorry, with 30 people on this mission to establish the first moon colony, I'm always afraid I've mixed people up. So why did you decide to go to the moon?
I guess I've just always found it interesting.
Oh, come on. Everyone has thought the moon was interesting since the moon landing in 2024. All the people on this ship have their own story or something inside that drove them to be here, so what's yours?
You first.
I was just tired of waiting around. I had been following space exploration since I was really young, and I was always waiting for someone else to find the answers. It's almost like each mission to space was a TV show that always ended on a cliffhanger. I was constantly waiting for the next episode, waiting for someone to come up and tell me if there was ever life on Mars or how water ended up on the moon, when in reality I could have been finding my own answers. Why wait on the sidelines when I can be proactive in discovering what I want to know?
I wish I could be as confident as you.
So, what's your deal?
My mom. She's actually up there right now.
Whoa, wait, your mom is a founder? That means she must have been on one of the first Artemis missions. Which one? 5, 7?
3.
No way, your mom is Ayla Cronus, the first woman to ever land on the moon?
Yep, that's her.
Oh my god. But wait, your last name?
It's not the same. Yeah, she decided to keep her maiden name after she got her PhD in astrophysics.
Oh my god. So, is that your whole mission, Yuri? To be like her and fill her shoes?
Kind of, but nothing that extravagant. To be honest, I just want to know what she's like.
What do you mean?
My mom landed on the moon when I was 6 years old. Sure, she came back a couple times, but from then on, her head was always in the stars. Whenever she was back, she was either training or helping plan the next Artemis mission or the colony, always trying to get back on the moon.
Well, can you blame her?
Of course not. She achieved her lifelong dream. I just wish her dream didn't become her life, you know? Everything else became inferior, including me.
I'm sure that's not true. Plus, now you're joining her. You're gonna be with her on the moon, Yuri. That's amazing.
At this point, I don't even know if she wants me up there.
How can you say that? She's your mom.
Mira, she doesn't tell people that I exist. For goodness sake, she doesn't even want to have the same last name as me.
Yuri, you're just overreacting. You're following in her footsteps. She'll be proud of you.
But what if I didn't? What if I decided to be an artist, or an accountant, or a doctor? Would she have just forgotten that I existed entirely?
Yuri, I'm sure whatever you might have done would have been great, but look at what you're doing now. We're on a freaking spaceship. We're gonna be put down in history as the people on the first moon colony.
Yes. Yeah.
Well then, what the hell are you doing here?
Excuse me?
Why have you spent all this time and effort to be on this ship if all you care about is what your mom thinks?
I don't know. Ever since my mom left, all I could do was hope that one day she would come back. When I realized that wasn't an option, I decided that my dream would become hers. To shoot for the moon. Well, her moon was the lunar surface. My moon was just her.
Did she really abandon you?
I guess I'm not giving her enough credit. She had tried to talk to me. She was just never here.
I think you're just scared. You don't need to be afraid of meeting her or her finally getting to know you. She's going to love you.
I guess we'll have to see. Enough about me. Tell me more about yourself and other questions you want to answer.
Quite honestly, I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
Well, what do you want me to say? How did the universe come about? How did life come about? Those questions are nowhere close to being answered. I think part of the reason we've been stuck on those questions for so long is because we need a new perspective to answer them.
And the moon is that perspective?
Well, it could be, it couldn't be. Maybe it's everything we need, or maybe it'll just open the door to more unanswered questions.
More unanswered questions? Is that worse? If all you're doing is looking for answers and you just end up with more questions, you'll just end up more confused.
But that's the nature of exploration. That's what it's like to try something new or to take that leap of faith. Yuri.
Attention all passengers, this is your commander speaking. Please make your way to your designated lunar module as we'll be entering orbit soon and making our way down to the surface. Thank you.
I can't do this.
You're gonna be fine.
But what if...
Yuri, no, she's going to love you. And if not, then you still have the moon, a new adventure, a fresh start. Plus, your only other option is to stay on the ship, which is going to implode after we leave.
Yeah, you're right. To more unanswered questions.
Some more unanswered questions.
Is that worst? Worst?
I'm sure that's not true.
The Earth.
Don't remember.
All you do is look for more questions. And you just end up with more questions. No.
Have the moon, a new adventure, a fresh start. Plus, your only other option is to stay on the ship, which is going to implode if we're leaving.
Space cat.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Sydney Moon. I'm the writer and director of First Grade Politics, the play you're about to see. Ever since freshman year, really, I was super excited to get to the 10-minute play unit and to try and write and direct my own 10-minute play because I just love exploring all the aspects of theater and I wanted to get all the experience I could before I left Stratford Playhouse. So I was super excited to get this opportunity. The inspiration for this play came from a skit that was a favorite of mine when I was a little younger, where they kind of took a spin on what would happen if elementary schoolers acted like adults. So I really wanted to turn that into a full-fledged play, and I had a lot of fun writing it. Even though this was an odd time to do the 10-minute play and very different circumstances than usual, I had such a fun time working with this cast. They're all so hardworking and made my job really easy, and I'm super excited for you guys to see their work. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, I hope you all had a great first week. We're coloring this morning, so make sure to get out your non-toxic crayons. We don't want another Jacob incident. Oh, hi girls, you two get settled and start coloring. I'm sure Sally will be here soon. You three are my artistic group, so make me something pretty, okay?
Please tell me you remembered to bring your good pens today. If Sally hears you clicking again, she's gonna fire your ass.
Of course I remembered. I'm not a moron.
Whatever the queen wants, she gets.
And whatever she doesn't, her
daddy will buy for her.
Girls, I know you're having fun, but please try to keep it down for other tables.
Sorry, Miss Gardner. I was just having fun coloring my pretty kitty. Ugh, I hate her. She treats us like we're children.
Well, we got bigger problems coming our way. Dictator, 2 o'clock.
What are you all staring at? I'm just kidding. I love it when they're obedient.
How has your morning been, Sally?
Mediocre. Dawn and Jared were being extremely clingy this morning. I've only been at school a week and they're completely lost as parents. Get a life, am I right? So, what's first on the agenda, Susie?
Well, our first order of business is to...
Stop! Did you bring your new pens? And why aren't you taking notes?
Sorry, Sally. It won't happen again. Our first agenda item is that special meeting you called.
Oh yeah. Well, I suppose I'll get this meeting started then. Ladies, last year was our first year as self-proclaimed leaders of the class, and I'd say we did a pretty amazing job.
The best job.
Thank you, Sarah. However, this year I think we can do even better. I mean, we've only been back a week, and we've already managed to minimize recess injuries, increase trips to the library, and pass a petition for part of all cafeteria proceeds to help stop the hunger crisis in Sudan. So, with this new and improved regime, I think it's only natural we find someone to help lead beside me. After all, Kennedy would have been nothing without Jackie by his side.
That's a great idea, Sally. But who?
It's not exactly a power move to have Boogie Bob at the podium.
Clearly. Think about it, girls. There's only one boy for me.
Tommy Jones?
But I thought he was off limits.
Whenever I was friends with Christy, maybe. But now that I've cut ties, I have no qualms about pursuing her crush. And Tommy's the perfect package. Straight A's, baseball prodigy, loved by the whole school, and eyes bluer than the waters around my family's island.
Before you proceed, I think there's some information you need to know about...
If you're referring to that rumor about his crush on Emily Brown, I'm not concerned. Once I make him an offer he can't refuse, he'll forget all about that mousy little girl next door.
Perhaps, but I heard from my contact on the playground that...
That what?
That Emily and Tommy went down the slide together.
You mean to tell me that they went down the most romantic piece of playground equipment together? No matter. This just means we need to alter the battle plan. Tommy's a sweet boy. I'm sure he wouldn't want to break her heart, so maybe we'll just have to do it for him. Scare her off.
Are you sure we could do that?
Whatever it takes. A failing grade, school transfer, or grave illness, I don't care. Tommy is my only chance at keeping control of our peers for years to come. And I won't let some insignificant plain Jane ruin my life plan. Now let's get started.
Yes, ma'am. Leonard.
You know my name isn't Leonard, right?
It doesn't really matter to us. Just do what she says.
Leonard sounds more formal and fitting for a butler. We know your name's Jack.
Enough small talk. Susie, tell him what we need.
All right, Jack. Leonard, do you know where Miss Brown is at the moment?
You mean Emily? Oh yeah, she went to the bathroom.
In the presence of a lady, please use the word toilette. It's classier.
Right. Well, Emily just went to the toilet a minute ago.
Perfect. Send her over when she's back. You're dismissed, Leonard.
Hi. Hello, Emily Brown. Feel free to sit down.
Sarah, the file, please.
Emily Brown, 7 years old, brunette female, graduate of Briar Montessori School, all A's in the past school year, perfect conduct and attendance record. Social security number 927-654-2810. Medical history of...
Oh, and why do you know all of that about me?
I know everything about everyone. That's not even the start, honey.
Regardless of how she obtained the information, we have it. Susie, start recording.
Why do I feel like I'm being interrogated?
Because you are. As of right now, you're considered a level 4 threat to the security of this classroom.
You're setting the balance by pursuing a certain Mr. Jones.
You mean Tommy? We're just friends.
Sure you are, because friends always go down the slide together.
Ladies, relax. Let's not make our guest uncomfortable. Sorry about them. I guess they're just protective of me. Leonard!
My name's not Leonard, it's Jack.
Whatever. Leonard, will you please bring some drinks to the table? Pacific coolers all around.
That's really sweet of you, Sally, but isn't it a little early?
It's lunchtime somewhere. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. We didn't mean to alarm you earlier. We just thought you should be warned before getting into anything with Tommy.
What's wrong with Tommy? He seems nice enough.
You wouldn't know because you're new to the class. So it's not your fault for falling for his tricks. But I know everyone who's anyone. And Tommy has dated almost every single girl in this class.
That's not true. Tommy wouldn't do that.
I told him you wouldn't want to hear it. I just didn't want what happened to me to happen to someone else.
You dated Tommy? He's never mentioned you.
He what? I'm sure he wouldn't have. He's probably not over it. You see, Tommy genuinely falls in love with every girl he dates, and I was hotter than most of them. He's a grade A heartbreaker, and even I fell for his tricks. He'll build you up, convince you he's a good guy, and then spit you out when he's done with you. I just miss him so much.
Wow, fake tears. Your performance was really subpar until the waterworks.
I'm sorry. How dare you accuse me of faking the hurt that I feel?
Oh, give it up, Sally. Did you really think you could scare me away from Tommy? I wasn't born yesterday. I know a jealous mean girl when I see one.
Excuse me, but where the hell is this sass coming from? All of your references call you a basic girl next door.
I'm a transfer. I had to toughen up.
Drinks?
You idiot! Pick those papers up or you're fired, Leonard.
You know what? I don't need this gig anyways. I quit! Pick up your own damn papers. And my name is Jack.
What a drama queen. Susie, pick him up.
No! I don't have to listen to you anymore, Sarah. I'm tired of this. You treat me and everyone else horribly, and
Leave this table, and I will end you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it seems your little operation is falling apart at the seams.
It may look that way, but I still have all the power I need in this classroom. Miss Gardner. Emily called me a bad name.
Emily Brown, how could you? We do not use mean words in this classroom. What did she say, Sally?
She called her a poopy pants, Miss Gardner.
Yeah, I heard it too.
That never happened.
Emily, you have to take responsibility for your actions. That's strike one. 2 more and I'll have to take you to the principal's office.
Yes, Miss Gardner. I'm sorry, Sally. You may have our pushover of a teacher in your pocket, but you'll never be able to win over the person who you really want.
Oh, please. You said it yourself. Tommy doesn't see you as anything more than a friend.
Isn't it obvious? I lied. Why would I give you any information about my relationship with Tommy before I knew what you really wanted from me?
Well, why should we believe you now? Maybe you're just trying to keep us away from Tommy. You've probably never even climbed the rock wall with him.
Wanna bet? Then what do you call this?
What's this? Have a great day, Tommy Bear. Love, Mom. Why would you have a note from Tommy's mom?
Because the note was stuck to the sandwich he gave me yesterday.
I have just one more question.
Don't do it, Sally.
I have to.
It's not worth it.
I have to! What kind of sandwich?
Peanut butter and jelly. Got you back for that, you bitch. Miss Gardner, Sally just hit me. I have a boo-boo now.
Emily, it's not right to lie. Sally's a sweet girl. I'm sure she wouldn't do that to you. That's strike 2.
Let's be civil, Emily. We're not animals and we're drawing too much attention to ourselves.
Fine, I agree. But you started it.
That's right. And I'm going to finish it. Since emotional warfare clearly didn't work, I'm going to make you a deal.
Please, there's nothing you could offer me that would make me
My parents will buy you 1 playset of your choice from the American Girl catalog.
Deal. You drive a hard bargain, Sally Morrison. Just treat Tommy right, okay?
Oh, I intend to. Oh, and before you go, Miss Gardner, Emily tried to color on my new dress my mommy bought me.
You backstabbing.
It's just business, honey.
Sally always gets what she wants.
Thank God it's lunchtime. Scheming leaves me absolutely famished. What's next on the agenda, Susie?
Well, first you have an interview with the school paper, and then we have to meet with the counselor about mental health awareness. And then you have a 5-minute break. Recess plans for next year, and then...
Hi, my name is Ellie DiPaolo, and I'm the author of the 10-minute play My Year in the Darkness. This is loosely based off a book I wrote in 6th grade, and I kind of just changed the plot line to make it funny. Hopefully, during this crazy time, a comedy is what you need to make you laugh, so enjoy.
How long until she wakes up?
I don't know, try poking her.
Violet, wake up!
Mum? Mumsy? What's going on? I can't see anything.
Oh, my poor little crumpet.
Violet, there's no easy way to say this. You are blind. When you passed out 2 days ago, it wasn't because of that strange tea as your parents suspected. You have a benign tumour in your brain. The medicine we're giving you should destroy it, but there are some side effects. Like the one you're experiencing, blindness, it's because it irritates the nerves in your eyes.
Oh, it's bloody awful. I'm a teenager. I'm supposed to be living on the edge, and now I can't even see the edge. Will I be like this forever?
No. Only a few months until the tumour is gone or you walk into a busy intersection by accident.
And until then, your mom and I decided that you should live in a care facility. Our house just has too many stairs and knives to be a good environment for a blind girl.
What? How could you do this to me?
We only want you to be safe, Biscuit.
A care facility would be best. I've assured your parents it's one story.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Teenage girls and their bloody hormones.
Mum? Mumsy? Well, I guess they're pretty dead to me. This place smells like a hand-sanitized cadaver. Oh, great. I look like a bloody twat in this get-up. Anyway, I'm hungry. Off to find the cafeteria. Off then.
Oi, watch where you're going. You walked right into me.
Well, I'm blind, so...
That sucks. I think I'd rot off myself.
Still considering it. I just don't know if I can find a cliff currently.
You're kind of pretty.
Great, I wanted to make sure I looked like Princess Diana in the bloody world.
You're quite sarcastic.
No.
Aren't you gonna ask why I'm here?
No.
Oh.
Is there food here? My stomach's as empty as me eyeballs.
I'll take you there.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Are you okay?
What do you think? I just ran into the wall.
Oh. Do you want me to guide you now? You've got a smooth arm.
Okay. Why does your arm feel weird?
I'm from the burn unit.
Oh.
Aren't you gonna say sorry?
Can we get to the cafeteria where we're gonna eat the floor tiles?
Don't worry, I've got you.
Okay.
I think I like you. I think we should date.
What?
We're here. I'll get your food, my crumpet.
Oh, God.
Here's your food, my love. I had to fight someone from the animal injuries unit to get it, but here you are.
Thanks. I can't.
Here you go.
Thanks. Is it an apple? What the hell?
Here, Biscuit, let me help you. Do you want something else?
Did you get anything more edible?
There's cucumber, broccoli, carrots.
Do you get something that's actually cooked?
I don't know how to cook.
What?
I'll be right back.
Oi, a little warning. Also, my hands didn't cut off, you know.
Whatever you want, Snickerdoodle.
Are you going to keep calling me names?
Whatever you want, Cupcake. Should we kiss?
No, I'm eating.
After?
You could be a serial killer. Maybe a Ted Bundy, I don't know.
Ted Bundy died in the 80s.
I don't want to bloody kiss you.
Okay.
Look, why don't you tell me about yourself?
Well, I'm in the burn unit.
You already told me that.
I was in a house fire at my house. My Star Wars Lego set caught fire and I had to escape through the window. I got burned on half my body in the process of escaping.
And how did your Lego set catch fire in the first place?
Oh. Do you want to know something about me?
I thought that's what we were doing right now.
My dad's an alcoholic. It started when my mum ran away with a Ronald McDonald clown when I was 10. He liked to get drunk to ease the pain and would call me names like Little Wanker. He started the fire when he got drunk and knocked over his white wine, which was near an electric cord.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I guess having a tumor in your brain isn't the worst thing that can happen to you.
Who has a brain tumor?
Me.
I thought you were blind.
I am.
What?
It's a side effect of a medication designed to get rid of the tumor. It irritates the nerves in my eyes.
Oh. Well, will you be blind forever?
Just a few months until the tumor's completely gone.
Well, all I have is some scars for life.
Bloody hell. I guess we can kiss now. Oh!
That was amazing.
What?
I think I'm in love.
What the?
Best kiss I have ever had.
Did your dad hit you in the head with some white wine too?
You're so funny, Muffin.
I know.
Do you want to try again?
Okay.
Are you ready to see again, Dumpling?
Only if I can be deaf next.
Oh, Crumpet! Now you can finally see what my new haircut looks like.
From what you've said, I bet it's pretty shit.
That's our girl, built to be a comic, that one.
Are you ready?
Okay.
If you feel any pain, just scream.
I actually kind of liked that.
Now look at me, Sweet Pea. I want to be the first face you see.
Get out the way. She cooked my uterus for 9 months.
Hey, I offered.
Hey, you're actually quite cute.
I'm married. Quit trying to get in my pants.
You're awake.
Eh.
Am I what you were expecting?
You look like a little roasted marshmallow.
It's just my arm that's burnt.
I know.
So, what do you think?
I think you're my roasted marshmallow.
Hey you guys, it's Caleb, and I am the writer and director of our next 10-minute play. The idea for my play came to me while I was watching season 3 of The Crown. I combined aspects of a monarchy in America with my love for all things dramatic and jaw-dropping. So sit back, turn up the volume, and prepare to be on the edge of your seats.
So, Elton, I think it's time you told me the truth.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do.
Well, I believe we do have a lot of work to do today. Your father, Peyton Reginald Montgomery, get your elbows off the table. Stop acting like you live in the Upper West Side. Anyways, as you know, your father has an important lunch date with the president. If it goes well, and you follow the plan, and we do our part, children, then your father, the Speaker of the House, will become president and have power to proceed with an executive order establishing us, the Montgomerys, as the first royal family of America.
Very exciting, Mother.
When I become prince, I'm probably gonna burn down Mom's art warehouse and build a loft.
Reggie!
You will do no such thing, because if you do, I will have you sterilized in your sleep.
Mother!
Fallon, Elton, Reggie, I think it's time for you guys to get ready for today's lunch. I'll call you all down just before I leave. Darling, do you have the toxin?
Yes, honey. Here you go. Now, remember, slip this into his drink, and as soon as the president drinks it, it will kill him in under 8 hours, without any traces in his body. It will look like a heart attack to the ME.
Do the children know what's really going on? Well, you might want to wear your good pearls for what we're about to do. If we're to become the first royal family of America, we must look our best. Understand, darling?
Yes, dear.
Where is the vice president? He should be here by now.
We told him 12 and it's only 11:55. Calm down, Fallon, dear. Has father sent word?
He said that the president and him have began dinner. The president insisted on leaving Secret Service at home since father is such a close friend and colleague.
Ask your father if he's given the president his gift. Father said he just accepted it. I didn't know we were getting the president anything.
Don't worry about it, darling. It's just an inside joke between us three.
Mother, Fallon, Reggie, Vice President of these United States.
Thank you for inviting me to your lovely home, Mrs. Montgomery.
Please call me Vivian.
Vivian, I was telling your son Elton what a wonderful home you have, with gorgeous paintings. I saw you even have a goldfinch down the hall. Tell me, how did you acquire that from the Metropolitan?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Mr. President.
Vice President.
What's the difference? You're the closest to the presidency than anyone else in this manor.
I guess. Tell me, where's the Speaker of the House?
Oh, he's off doing Speaker of the House things, you should know. Anyways, the reason I brought you here today is to discuss a sort of reward.
Reward?
A vacation. You know, some time off your heavy job. We want to pay for you and your family to take a year vacation to our private island.
A year? Well, I am flattered and the idea does seem tempting. I'll have to decline your offer. I'd accept if you would maybe decrease the vacation time. As you understand, this country may crash without me.
Accept our apologies, but it's either 1 year or no year.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
Fallon. I don't think these pictures of you would agree.
Where did you get those? Are you blackmailing me?
Depends what your answer is now.
All we need is for you to disappear for a year or two. You can come back and the country will still be intact.
I don't think that will work.
If you're trying to call your Secret Service, they were escorted off of the property about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, come on, Mr. Vice President. Just accept the offer. We'll throw in some free hookers.
Peyton Reginald Montgomery, you will not say another word. Come on, Mr. President. If these photos get out, you will be impeached. But if you take our offer, you will get a free vacation and your job will be safe.
No, sorry. I can't comply with blackmail.
Fine. Have it your way.
Oh my gosh, Mother, this was not part of the plan.
Listen, Mr. Vice President, my husband has worked very hard to get to the political position he is in. We are all so close to becoming the first royal family of the United States of America, and you are not going to get in our way. Take the vacation, and maybe when you get back, your reputation will still be intact.
First royal family what? You're a crazy swine.
Oh my God. We need to help him. I don't think he's breathing. How could you do this? This was not part of the plan. If we're going to become the first royal family of America, we're going to have the Vice President's blood tainted on us.
If we will become the first royal family. Things were not going as planned, so I took the necessary steps to put them back on track. Now move so we can dispose of the body.
No, I'm calling the police.
I don't think you want to do that.
Mother, put the gun away. You're not gonna shoot your own son.
Elton, sweetie, hush. Your brother cannot get in our way.
Do what you have to do, Mother. Let's go, Elton. We need to make sure the Vice President didn't leave any fingerprints on our Rembrandts.
This dinner is lovely, Mother. You must compliment Mrs. Coben on her fine skills.
Of course, Elton, dear. Anyways, darling, how was lunch with the president? Darling? Darling!
Oh, please accept my apologies. I'm a little preoccupied trying to determine the language of how I'm gonna deliver this executive order. What was your question?
How was lunch, Father?
Oh yes, lunch was a perfect success. The president accepted his gift, if you know what I mean, darling. And we're one step closer to becoming the first royal family of America.
If you know what I mean? What do you mean, Father? What gift did you give the president?
Where's Reggie? Is he not going to join us tonight?
Oh, you know him. He's off with one of his latest girlfriends who can keep up. Anyways, dinner will be much calmer without his impulsive attitude.
Is Mother not going to tell Father what happened to Reggie? that she killed him?
Hush, Elton. Mother knows best.
How was lunch here at the manor with the vice president?
It also went well. The vice president accepted his year vacation, so he shouldn't bother us.
That's right, honey.
Fallon, is anyone going to tell Father the truth?
Elton, Father does not need any useless information. He needs to focus on the politics. We'll tell him later once he's sitting on the throne.
What are you kids mumbling about?
We're just talking about our coronation outfits, Mother.
Just think. In 1 week's time, we will no longer be the family of the Speaker of the House, but we will be the Royal Montgomerys of America.
So, how'd you end up here?
Well, after the president died of a heart attack, 8 hours after his meeting with Father, the White House began to look for the vice president to inaugurate him. But he couldn't be found because he was dead 6 feet under our garden. I was awoken in the middle of the night by FBI agents to be questioned. They told me that someone had tipped them off that we were the last people to be seen with the vice president. In addition, they told me that the rest of the family had pointed the guilt at me. I suppose they didn't notice that Reggie was dead too. I decided to be a good sport and take one for the team. I was arrested and immediately put in this place.
You've been in here for 6 years. I speak the truth now.
The only reason I'm telling you this is because I've accepted the fact that I'll probably be in here for life or executed for treason. My arrest must have set back the family's plan or completely destroyed it if I'm still here.
I see. Well, thank you.
You're done? Where are you going?
Hello, Elton.
Reggie? Is that really you? What? How? Mother killed you. You couldn't be here.
Oh, Elton, calm down. Mother never laid a finger on me.
But the gunshot.
Mother shot at a pillow on the couch.
Then why did you?
Mother and I faked my own death. We continued the charade because Mother suspected there would be a fault in your loyalty. Once you took all the blame, the whole family was reassured a bit, but we had to be sure.
Fallon knew.
Of course she knew. She's Mother's favorite. Back to the point. Those FBI agents weren't even real. They were just actors we hired. And this jail, it's just one of Mother's abandoned art warehouses. The plan moved forward, Elton. We've been a royal family for the past 5 years. Mother was crowned queen. We all send our apologies for forgetting you, but join us.
While I've been in here, I've had some time to think. And I've decided that I don't want to be a part of this family anymore. Mother's a murderer and a psychotic, and Fallon's just her minion, and I thought you were dead. Reggie, get me out of here, and we can leave together. We can flee. Father and Fallon, they'll never know.
I can't let you do that, Elton. I have specific orders to bring you to the White House to Mother. I cannot let you go anywhere else.
Reggie, please. You and Mother hated each other. You could finally leave her grasp. Then let me go. If you won't join me, just let me go. I'll go to Europe, Russia, Timbuktu. I won't interrupt the family's agenda. Just, please, brother.
Sorry. Don't make me do this. Just come with me.
I won't.
I guess there's nothing else I can do. You do it. You're either for the family, Elton, or you're against the family.
Hi everyone, my name is McKenna and I am the playwright and director of our next 10-minute play. When I was writing this play, I knew that I wanted to explore how the people in our lives are the shelters that help us weather life's storms. So I named it after the Bob Dylan song, Shelter from the Storm. And even though life's put us in the middle of a pretty big storm right now, this cast has been the best group of people I could have asked for, and they're going to give you a great show. So please enjoy Shelter from the Storm.
Just forget it.
What do you want me to do, Jules? You want me to flagellate myself before you, get on my knees and say, "Forgive me, Julia, I am a sinner"? I mean, sure, it would help to know my crime, but I think I can get some good self-loathing going on my own. Is that what you want?
God, do you have to be so insufferable? Just back off, okay? What I want is for you to leave me alone. Can't you just do that?
No, I don't think I can. Not when you're like this, Jules. Just tell me what's the matter, okay? I want to fix it.
Yeah, well, you can't fix everything, Dan. The world's a trash fire on a frickin' methane vent, and it's never going out, and it sucks. But we can't fix it. You can't fix it. And realizing that is called being a grown-up.
Yeah? And the grown-ups did such a great job taking care of things when we were kids, huh? I'm so glad you are just like them.
I'm leaving.
You're what? You're leaving because of what Jules, don't. Please, don't. I was being stupid. I didn't mean it. Please, I'll make it up to you.
Stop it! God, Dan, can't you just try not to fix something for 1 minute? 1 frickin' minute, that's all I want!
Julia, I'm sorry. It's just that...
Who you are! Well, it's not who I am. I need space. Maybe forever. I don't know. Goodbye, Dan.
Sorry, Mrs. Strauss. So sorry. Apologies. I'm clumsy. I hope we're not planning out on going in this weather, Miss Strauss.
I think I can handle a little chill, Mr. Stewart, but thank you for your concern.
Well, I think it's a little bit more than that, Miss Strauss. It's what I came to tell you. We're in the middle of a beast of a blizzard. There's drifts up to your eyebrows out there, ma'am, and, well, there's no going anywhere.
I think I can handle a little snow, thank you.
Not this snow, you can't. Roads are completely covered. No one's going anywhere. You're stuck.
I'm sorry, Miss Strauss, Mr. Parker. Truly, I'm so sorry about this. I'd better go turn on the generator for heat.
Yes, I think you'd better. Here, take one.
Looks like the whole neighborhood's lights are out. Hope he gets that heat on quick. I don't suppose you want to talk. I mean, things happening like this, I sort of feel like we ought to.
I don't.
I mean, it's a pretty cosmic coincidence, you know? Mother Nature keeping you from running away like this.
Grow up, Daniel. I'm not running away.
Sure seems that way to me. And now you've got a citywide blizzard telling you it's a bad idea.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Hello? Oh, Mrs. Burns. Hello?
Julia, hello, my dear. Is Daniel there with you?
Yes, he is, Miss Burns.
Oh, how nice that you two have each other to lean on. You know, Ruben was away on a business trip in Los Angeles in the blackout of 77, and we were both just worried sick being apart from each other. And it's good to be right there beside each other in times like these.
Yes, it certainly is.
Well, anyways, dearie, Ruben and I don't feel like sitting alone in the dark just now, so we thought we'd get everyone together and have a little blizzard party in the hall. You're welcome to join us if you don't mind being around a couple old bogeys like us.
Well, I can't speak for Daniel, but I'd be happy to join you, Miss Burns.
Maybe in a little while, Mrs. Burns. I'm a bit tired right now.
Oh, poor dear. You know, you take care of yourself, Danny.
Ah, Julia, I thought I saw a sparkle in the hall. How are you, my dear?
As fine as I can be, Mr. Burns. Thank you. And you?
I've got a captive audience, dear. I'm as happy as a clam. Come, have a seat. You know Andrea and Jessica, and these two young ladies, Jane and Joan Walsh. I believe you met at Ruth's birthday party.
Ruben, you old flatterer. Hello, Julia.
Lovely to see you and your sister again, Miss Walsh.
Some weather this is, huh? Haven't seen snow this bad in a long time.
The news was saying we'd be looking at a record storm tonight. Pretty crazy.
I'm glad we have a roof over our heads and fuel in the generator.
Amen.
I'll second that. Although I've always felt that the people you're in it with are just as important as the shelter itself.
That's for sure. You remember last year, Andy? When we got stuck in the elevator on the way to that New Year's Eve party?
Ugh, don't remind me. 2 hours stuck with a crying toddler and a couple who already gotten a head start on celebrating. Not my idea of fun.
Yeah, and you were so mad at me for making you take the elevator because I refused to climb stairs in 3-inch heels.
That's right. I wouldn't talk to you for something like an hour. I was so angry. Seems like a pretty dumb thing to be mad about now, but it sure seemed like a big deal then.
Isn't it funny how our spats shrink down when we look back at them?
If they could only bottle it, hindsight would be the best-selling weight loss gimmick in the world.
You were still the best company in the room, though, Jess, so I had to give up the silent treatment eventually.
I'm sure glad you did. Can you imagine us losing our friendship over a pair of shoes?
Others have died over smaller things, like men.
Once we were talking again, it wasn't so bad, though, was it?
I mean, we were still stuck in an elevator. But yes, it helped that we were talking again. Good to have someone close to you by your side when things suck.
Hello.
Daniel, my boy, come join us. We were just talking about the importance of good company in trying times. You're just the ticket.
Good company, huh? Yeah, I'd say that's important. Problems do seem a whole lot worse when you're going through them alone.
That's for sure. Remember when I was about to have Maggie Lane?
And I was stuck in DC for a press conference. How could I forget?
Oh, that is awful, Elaine. Why haven't I heard this story before?
It seems I'm upstaged once again.
Oh, Ruben, hush. Really, dears, why haven't you mentioned this before?
I'm afraid it's a bit embarrassing to tell the truth, but now we've brought it up, I guess we have to explain.
Well, at the time, I was expecting Meg to come very soon, and Elaine was going to be in the room beside me when I delivered her. She had promised she would be there, in fact.
But just before Joan's due date, my paper assigned me to a press conference at the White House, and I just couldn't get out of going to D.C. no matter how hard I tried.
I didn't understand that back then, though. All I saw was my older sister leaving me to deliver my baby all alone. She was the only person I had to come with me, after all. So I may have said some things I regret.
I got on that plane to D.C. thinking you would hate me forever, Joan. But when I got to my hotel...
I was in labor, and I realized I still wanted her to be there. So I asked the doctor.
Dr. Morden's such a nice man.
I asked him to call Elaine's hotel and put her on the phone.
And when I picked up the phone, I could hear the delivery room.
A nurse held up the receiver so she could hear.
And I heard the very first time my niece ever cried.
She and I were crying together.
All three of us were. And in that moment, we just saw how pointless fighting was.
And I just yelled, "I love you, Elaine."
And I yelled back, "I love you too."
That's the first thing your daughter heard.
Yes, I suppose it is.
That's beautiful.
It is.
All right, I'll admit it. That story wasn't any of mine.
You know, it's strange listening to these stories of you all fighting. I always thought you two were the perfect friends, Andrea and Jessica.
And you two. I can't believe you ever fought like that badly. You seem like such close sisters.
Now, why does that mean they wouldn't fight?
The closer we are to people, the worse the fight is, in my experience.
You and Mrs. Burns haven't had anything like this, though, have you?
No couple is perfect, my dear.
Anyone who says different is selling snake oil.
But you two, Miss Burns, I can't imagine it.
Oh, we've had plenty of fights, Daniel, about all sorts of things, none of them as important as we made them. Like a bake sale. But you don't want to hear all that.
It seems you have an audience, Mrs. Burns.
Very well. My daughter, Carol, well, her elementary school was holding a bake sale and I'd promised to bring 72 cupcakes.
I had been away on a business trip, but I finally came home the day before the cupcakes were needed.
Well, not straight home.
Well, no, I had a few drinks with friends first. But I came home that night, and I saw Ruth in the kitchen covered in flour.
I had been baking all day except to make Carol dinner and help her with her homework and put her to bed. And when he came in, rested and calm, fresh off drinks with friends, I had it. Neither of us knew why the other was upset.
We'd been too busy fighting to stop and determine what it is we were fighting about.
And what'd you do then?
Well, once we told each other how we felt, we realized we weren't really mad at each other, just the situation we were each in.
And once we knew that, well, there wasn't much point in fighting anymore.
So we stopped.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Well, I haven't ever heard that story before either, Ruth.
There hadn't been a reason to tell it before.
Well, as long as we're having blackout story time, Julia and Daniel should join in.
If they want to. Do you?
Oh, I don't know. We'd have to talk about what story.
We should talk.
Oh, light, thank goodness. That darkness was murder on my eyes.
The power's back on. I mean, they've truly fixed the power station. This should be a lasting fix. What have you all been doing?
Having a blizzard party. Although, I guess it's over now that the power's back on.
I imagine everyone wants a nice long nap after tonight's happiness. I think we'll turn in now.
Goodbye, all.
We both have papers to do this week, and we should probably get to finishing them.
Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Burns. Bye, Julia. Bye, Daniel.
Well, we should head back to our apartment, too. You kids take care of each other, all right?
Good night, dears. Never define your perfect life by someone else's.
Here, help me pack up this food, would you? They all forgot to take theirs. So,
Pretty bizarre night.
sure was.
And I don't just mean the weather.
Neither do I.
Look, Daniel, I'm sorry about tonight.
I'm sorry too.
You shouldn't be. It was all my fault, and I'm sorry.
No, Julia, don't talk like that. We both made choices we regret. We both were wrong.
All right. We were both wrong. I shouldn't have been mad at you for being who you are.
And I shouldn't have been as insufferable.
You're not that insufferable. Just a little.
Oh, gee, thanks. What exactly were we fighting about?
I am ashamed to say I don't remember.
Oh. Well, then it can't have been terribly important, can it?
No, I don't think so. We can't just ignore that it happened, though. I mean, we're living together. We're a couple. We can't just ignore that I almost broke it off, can we?
Not if we want to keep being a couple. No, I don't think so.
Then maybe we should just talk about, I don't know.
Life? The universe? Everything.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Those are some pretty important things, you know. How about we do this over a bowl of ice cream? I don't think it's too melted now.
That sounds perfect.